Have you ever felt overlooked despite giving your best? Have you ever faced a challenge that made you question whether you could keep going? Or perhaps you know someone whose strength, resilience, and determination deserve to be celebrated, but whose story has never been told. Welcome to Unsung Heroes, a podcast series by Movers and Shakers Global.
A young, vibrant youth from in the hearts of Lusaka. He's a final year social student, seasoned public speaker, a disability rights advocate, and a person with a disability.
I'm
fine. Yes, I was talking to my brother.
not you are talking to my man.
My brother.
They're calling my man.
My brother.
Need to call my brother. My man. Need actually get this.
I'm going to inbox you.
Aye.
I was marrying my wife, my family. They didn't want me to marry her. They were saying, no, this person, I'll look at the way he is, I was going to look after you, you suffer, you do things like that.
I actually had a time choosing.
I know, I can imagine.
And whereby you become used to staying with your parents. Distance, and she said, no, I'm shifting to home.
There was a time when I planted almost 500 of the plants. Then I found that about 250 were stolen.
Then here, now we share. Nataka feti ndombe na benisheni. Na kana mbako utumina kuna baby ben.
No, yeah, well,
These are stories of courage in the face of adversity. Stories of resilience when giving up seemed easier. Stories of people who chose purpose over obstacles. Each episode reminds us that greatness is not measured by what stands in our way, but by how we rise above it. So, sit back, listen closely, and prepare to be inspired. Because every hero has a story worth hearing. This is Unsung Heroes. Real stories, real impact.
Yes. Taona Mulemi is a lady who was born with a physical disability which is called no hands and legs, but they are just fingers and toes. Yes. She was born in August in the family of 5. She's the last born. She completed school at the Gama Secondary School in 2016. After that, she proceeded on doing a course called psychosocial counseling. After psychosocial counseling, I also did computer networking, which is a 6-month course. After that, I also worked with ENE for his organization as a secretary for 2 years. After that, I also proceeded working with ZAMDAP, which is called Zambia Disability HIV Human Rights Program. For ZAMDAP, I worked there for 3 good years. After that, I also worked for an organization that's new. It should be a year and a half this year. It's called AIDS Need Zambia. After that, I proceeded applying for a course at Lusaka Business and Technical College, where I'm pursuing my diploma in secretarial and office management, and apparently working for Papaya K Foundation.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Oh, wow. The CV
Yes,
is rich.
I was here, Kanga. With the Susan.
No, this CV is rich. This CV is rich. So you've been mentioning you've done a lot of things. You've worked for different brands and whatnot. What keeps you pushing as Taona? Why haven't you just decided to sit? Maybe have low self-esteem, self-pity. Why do you always decide to show up and pursue these different fields that you've pursued?
Okay, as the saying goes, that disability is not inability. So I work because I want to be an example or a motivation to someone who can't do anything. So long as he or she has a disability, although they breathe, that's something they are doing. So they shouldn't be looking up or down on themselves because they've got a greater job to do in the society or a nation at large.
Okay, so who motivates you? Who would you say is your hero? Aside from what you've mentioned, who motivates you? Do you have any heroes or people that you look up to, mentors, things like that?
Yes, I've got Mr. Havin Gwale, Mr. David Mukwasa, Ferguson Kaumba, yourself, and Ian Banda.
Okay, no, thank you so much. So, in as much as you are pursuing, or in as much as you are going through various fields that you've mentioned, I'm sure there are obstacles that you faced. How have you managed to overcome those obstacles?
Okay, I've just been telling myself that this job or this organization that I'm currently or apparently working for, I just have to do it because when they see me, they will be like, if Taona can work, they can also work.
If Taona can work, they
They
can
can
also
also,
work. What are
yes.
some
So
of
they
the
just have to,
misconceptions that you've found or misconceptions that you've heard people generally about person with disabilities or specifically about you as Taona?
okay. On a general part, I would go with they only know that a person with a disability can't graduate or can't go to school, and then they only know that people with disabilities, they are only beggars in the street, and they can't go anywhere because they have a disability that hinder them to do each and every work that is meant for them to do in this world. And then on my part, I would say I've got nothing that's hinder me because I've told myself that with or without a disability, I just have to be there.
With or without a disability, I just have to be there. Love that
Mm.
energy, very positive energy. So what has being with a disability taught you about life? What lessons have you learned?
Okay. Life has taught me, being with a disability, that you have to be kind to each and everyone because you don't know who might help you. Being with a disability is a condition that you
Mm,
are born with and you die with. So being good generally to people, they might help you. You might be fine. I'll set an example. I might find my friend who uses a wheelchair want to
mhm,
board a bus.
mm,
He or she can't manage. When someone is there, they are kind, they always greet those people in the station. They are able to help them to be in the
mm,
bus.
Need to be kind and help each other. No,
Mm.
thank you so much. What role has faith, family, or community played in your journey? You mentioned various brands, various fields that you studied. What role has faith, family, community played in your journey?
Okay, I'll start with the family.
Mm-hmm.
The family, they've encouraged me to go far in life because they believe me, and the slogan, as it said, disability is not in a bit. So they don't see me, they don't see my disability first. They see Tawana first, then the disability itself last.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the church, they've encouraged me to be to look up to God because He knows why, and He has a purpose in creating me the way I am. Yes. And
Mm-hmm.
for the community, they've been there to show me love and to say that I should be a spokesperson to the. I should, in short, I should just be the voice to the voiceless.
Voice to the voiceless, and indeed, you've been a voice to the voiceless, having known you for quite some time now, for a few years now, seeing your work, seeing how you're thriving. Oh my God, the A's that you got. And we need to put that to the record. Because CV, you needed to add that I'm an A student. I get my A's, my A's, my A's. I still can't recover from that.
Ah,
You've really been an inspiration to me personally as well. I'm like,
thank you.
Taona, thriving, my A students are. Speaking of which, what achievements are you proud of? Like, ukaiona, when you look at your achievement, you're like, okay, this one I'm proud of. What achievements would you put out there?
Um, I'll take for the psychosocial counseling part. Once I encourage people, they
Mm,
never go back to the same old them they used to be. They change. They are
mm,
yes. And once I work for an organization, whether that organization wasn't proceeding, but once
mm,
I put my foot there, that organization will go far.
mm,
Yes.
mm,
I
mm.
break protocols, huh?
Come on, come on, come on. It's giving a beat.
Yes.
Taona, the one that breaks protocol. I think there is a color caption for this one.
Mm,
And what legacy would you like to leave
like,
behind? What legacy would you like to leave
uh,
behind?
to educate more people with disabilities on their rights, to build an orphanage, to take care of the vulnerable in the society, the aged, the
Mm,
poor, the street kids, etc. There are a lot.
mm, mm. And we are here wishing you all the best. Like you said, disability is not inability. Please keep thriving, keep inspiring a lot of people out there, keep being yourself, keep being amazing, keep being awesome. I have seen you've dropped me something in my inbox. Oh my god, I can't wait to open the phone. Look at me being unprofessional.
Now you wanted this, so I've dropped it.
When you've done well. I like how you've dropped it. Pamania, sharp, sharp.
Yeah, Kaini,
You're sharp
when a
like a
person has
red.
been on your name, so it's to surprise that person.
Yeah.
Though I never wanted to surprise you
No,
today,
please, just
but
surprise me.
I don't know.
I can't wait. I
Kind
can't wait.
of, you asked the question that I was about to tell you, but I don't know. It's just God. See it for yourself.
You are too sharp. You are too sharp. Okay, so finally,
Mm,
what advice would you give to young people who feel limited by their circumstances? Not limited to young people only.
mm.
Mothers, fathers, persons with disabilities. What advice do you have for them?
Okay, in life, what I've come to learn is to go with the things that fears you, well, things that you fear the most in life. I would set an example. When you don't know how to swim, go for swimming classes. If you can't go for swimming classes, try by yourself swimming to know if you can drown or something. If you can't deal with your fears, you can't go anywhere in life. So they have to go with their fear so that they can be able to do everything. And then to people with disabilities, they have to accept themselves. One, that's the key. When you accept yourself, the community out there, the church, everyone in the society will accept you the way you are and the way you carry yourself.
Oh yeah, no, thank you so much. I know you love dancing,
Ah,
but
we have to that.
pakai ini audio could be dancing. How about singing oka poem oka
I
speech?
don't
At
know
least the person oka talent kadi kun.
how. I don't even have a talent for singing. For
Ah,
that, I will not grace. I don't.
unless for what? Okay, so
I like
uchitumile
for
ko video,
talking.
uchitumile ko video pe ni shuvina. Ijaya
I
umavina.
will, I will grace. Naye kana po vina vina.
Nichani wewe unaweka kuvina?
Kukulibe.
Taona.
Yes,
Anyanko nze. Okay, tiimbireko kai.
yes, I don't know how to sing.
Okay, tupaseka speech as a president.
Awe akanga. Okay, let me just sing. Let me president. The name of
Ahona, the vice president, Taona Mulemi. Why are
Ah,
you
awe
refusing the
akanga.
role?
Awe
Okay, I
akanga.
can sing bit.
Any song?
Mm,
Okay, I sing for God.
yes, my sister. Come on. Praise the Lord.
Mm.
Namba kudala no kamba matanzi.
I will You were great. Let me sing.
Okay.
I will sing that one. There's a song for Nathaniel Bass that I want to sing, but I can't remember it. Hey, how come?
Which one? Yenda bunch.
Okay. See what the Lord has done.
Mm-hmm.
Come see what the Lord has done.
Mm-hmm.
Wherefore has come
Come to
back
pass. See
to
what the
the
Lord has done.
land. But
So apa you're not only brainy, na talent yonse. Tienda ku studio. Mailo tienda ku studio.
Kazagata producer. Yes.
Nishba di chebwino.
This is Unsung Heroes. Real stories, real impact.